Hey Diane, how are you doing? Said here was going to wait a few minutes and ended up dozing off. The wind's blowing really strong, and we got some thunderstorms coming in. I got a very good chance of some strong thunderstorms here in just a few hours. So we kind of parked somewhere where if we needed to get inside a building, we could. Hey, Carrie. What's so funny, Kevin? Kind of drove by and his fur baby. You see its little head sticking at the top of the truck and his sunroof open. It hasn't started raining here yet, but man, these winds are getting rough. So we parked somewhere close to somewhere we know we can go in. So I go in at 8 tomorrow. I'm not for sure the time I get off. Tomorrow, I know the rest of the week can be from 8 to 4. They told us to come in tomorrow at 8 and do our welcome me stuff and package and paperwork and all that stuff. And then, so, hey, Nana. Hey, lazy eyes. So hopefully, so I don't know how long tomorrow would be. I know it starts at 8. I don't know what time I'll be out of there. And the rest of the week will be 8 to 4. I'm so freaking tired of it. I ain't gonna lie. I was sleeping good too for a second when that wind was blowing. Yeah, they get paid every other week, so. I'll start my new job tomorrow. Yeah. Schedule's a little weird, but once I'm done training, it's 12-hour shifts, and it's 2 on, 2 off. So, be different days working every week, different, but once you get used to it, it can't be that bad, you know. And it's like, if you work Monday and Tuesday, you're off Wednesday and Thursday. Then you work Friday, Saturday, you're off Sunday, Monday. Then you work Tuesday, Wednesday, then you're off Thursday, Friday. It's a little bit of an odd scheduling, but still pretty good. I will not be saying what I'm doing. Guys, I'm not going to say what I'm doing or where I'm doing it at, because I don't want anybody I don't want to give the trolls or anything a opportunity to call and cause me any problems, and they would. We have people from certain pages on here that would absolutely 100% figure out where I'm doing it at, because there's not but a couple places that does this here. They would figure it out and then it would start giving me problems. So you're such an idiot. Whoever you are, you're such an idiot. Oh, I'm not giving any information. Hey, Grandma J. You know, I used to have a savings account, and everything kind of, things went bad. Grandma J, we've been better. We're trying to, I got to call here in a little while and see if we can get a hotel room. We're hoping the cheaper room's open. If not, we're about $40 away from being able to get a room at another place. Emergency medicine. No, you didn't. Well, that's exactly. People think that it can't happen to them. People think that a job's not going to close, and or something bad can happen to them. It can happen to anyone at any given moment. It can happen to any of these trolls on here that just thinks that, it could happen to Elon. I mean, honestly, just look at it. Why couldn't it happen to him? I mean, I never thought this would happen to us. Here we are. And for everyone who thinks that someone, and I was guilty of this back in the day, gets in a bad situation, they can get themselves out of it fast. It's not always the situation. It's not always how it works. I've thought so many times I see somebody down on their luck, like, man, well, all they got to do is go to work and get themselves out of the situation. But it's not always, how that goes. Got about 4 hours of sleep last night, and it wasn't all together. Only about 2 of that was together. Is it consecutive? Yeah. So, and I caught about a 30-minute nap just a second ago. Grandma J, that's what people don't understand is like, and because someone gets in a hard time and they ask for help, they must be a scammer. They must be, low down people. So, we've got one woman shelter here, and they've got 12 beds in it. So, God, that place is really high. They're over $200 a night at Hamptons. Kelly, they don't. Yes, I started in the morning at 8 o'clock. Scarlett, we've been sleeping in the car, and right now we're trying to come up with enough money to secure a room. We're about $40 short. Yeah, they're extremely overpriced. What I pay there, I could get multiple nights in this cheaper place. Sure, Grandma J, that'd be fine. I'm sorry. When I get sleepy, I start playing with my beard and my hair and stuff, and scratching at it, and it's what I'm hoping. Betty Boo. Bray, the plan is there's a cheaper room. That's $70 a night. So it's $70 a night, but they get booked up fast. I got to call them by 12:30 and see if they have something. There's another hotel that usually has rooms, but they're a little bit more expensive. First night there would be $143 because they do charge a $50 deposit. Then every night after that would be, what is that, $93, and that's tax and everything. So we're trying to get $40 more for if we have to go to the second room. If we get the 40 and happen to call, and the first place has the room available, we're just going to get it for 2 nights. Scarlett, some of the places make you move after so long. The first room we was in, though, some of the awareness pages on here called and got us kicked out of it. So, yeah. That one had a good rate, had a great rate on it. Glad some of these people know everything in the world. No, I haven't called them yet because I said 12:30, and unfortunately I don't have a machine that moves me into the future for me to be able to call them. When my clock hits 12:30, I will be getting off here and making my phone calls. They called 19 times complaining about us up there, and the front desk got tired of getting phone calls and told us we had to leave. And then I know it was them because they got on their live and bragged about it. Bro, you don't even know my family. You don't even know my work history. People get on here and say stuff like that just to deter people from helping. That's the only thing they do. Oh, I sent the money, but then they never send anything. Oh, go ask this person. Go ask that. Yeah, Kelly, that's exactly why I'm not telling them. Because I know as soon as I said, hey, I'm working here, Beth, why did you unmute Froggy? A little bit of rain coming in. Oh, okay. I was wondering. What moonroof? What? Do you see a moonroof there? Moonroof. There's no moonroof. I mean, fucking idiots. So yeah, if anybody can help us out with $40, that way we know we can get a room for the night at one of the two places that's got rooms open. I'm hoping the cheapest one has a place. If not, I'm wanting to call the other place immediately and book a room. Because they do fill up. We'll have not doing any battles. We couldn't do any battles on here anyway, because the only we can do is sit around and block stupid characters, stupid people. Stacy, I'm having to use my wife's Cash App. I'm tagging you in it now. There we go. Stacy, did you get the tag in the Cash App? I think you got muted for a second, and then you got unmuted. Okay, Stacy. Thank you. I tagged you in it. I was just making sure you seen it. Why are they getting it out here walking around the parking lot? She definitely muted her, but she unmuted her. I'm assuming it was probably an accident. I start a new job tomorrow. My wife does not work. Yeah, I'm trying to. It says, Carrot said you muted her, but then you unmuted her, and I just figured it was a mistake because there's so much going on. So many people that y'all have to deal with. Amy, she's doing pretty good. I ain't gonna show her right now because she is out there. She was in the chair next to me, the seat. She's out of it. We pulled up, man, that wind got blowing. I was out of it for a second. that. About 15 minutes before I'm going to get off here and call and see what's going on. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, I do have Venmo. Stacy, I appreciate that a lot. Slugger Man, I just put my Venmo up with your tag. Thank you, Stacy, for that. She's waking up a little bit over here. We got over here, and the boy, that wind started rolling, and he was out, wasn't he? Had to roll my window up just a little bit because it's sprinkling.
Yes, he did.
I'll say this much about the Matilda person. They need to get a job in bill collecting because they are relentless. Hey, Christine. And again, Stacy, thank you for that. We appreciate you a lot. And so y'all hang in there. I'm going to start making my phone calls real quick. I'm going to come back in just a few minutes and make my phone calls. I'm going to make them and then come back and let y'all know what's going on. So just keep our fingers crossed.